Welcome to Lambeau Field, home of the Green Bay Packers, the 13-time world champions. They'll take on the Minnesota Vikings, who are eagerly looking for a championship. It'll be Rodgers versus Tarkington, the 2-seed Packers versus the 6-seed Vikings. Boy, this one is going to be a doozy here from Lambeau. I'm Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network. We'll bring you to action in this one. Detroit has already punched the ticket to the All-Star Championship game. Who will join them? The winner of this game will host that game. Will it be Aaron Rodgers and the Packers or Fran Tarkenton and the Minnesota Vikings? The Vikings won their game against the Commanders in the first round 14-3, and that's what got them here. The Packers beating the Chargers 23-17 in overtime. That's what got them here. And the Vikings will get the ball first, and Percy Harvin is back there to receive a kick. Kevin O'Connell and Matt LaFleur are the coaches in charge. For this one. And Crosby will kick it off, taken from the 2 by Percy Harvin. And Noble will get the tackle. Fran Tarkenton is here to make things right in Minnesota. Fran Tarkenton, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. One of the most elusive quarterbacks of all time. You know you are an innovator when your nickname is the Scrambler. That man can move. And here comes Adrian Peterson and a first down for Minnesota. Peterson has always been a Packer killer. If you know, you know. And this Packer fan knows. That's right, I said it. Y'all know. I mean, what are we hiding here? I just need them to find a way to beat Minnesota. And that the bias is kicking in. Tarkenton looks across, and it's caught. That is Dalvin Cook. 6-yard pickup.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
2nd and 4 here for Minnesota. Here in the first quarter. Tarkenton will dump it off to Justin Jefferson. And whoa, Al Harris, the current defensive back coach for the Dallas Cowboys. Would have loved to see them come home, but that's another story for another day. 3rd and 1. Tarkenton looking to get a first down here. Looks across, and he gets that. First down, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson. And then what do you do? I mean, we talked about this in the last Minnesota game. You got Carter, Moss, Jefferson. With Thielen being the 4th receiver. I mean, receiver core is nasty in Minnesota. First and 10. Tarkenton was going to roll to his left. Oh, and Clay Matthews bringing the pressure, almost picked off. Jordan was there, but he couldn't get a hand on it. 2nd and 10. They give it off to Peterson, and Peterson is stuffed behind the line. Clay Matthews, who we mentioned in the last game, is up for Hall of Fame consideration next season. 3rd and 10. The Packers defense tries to find a way to stop Minnesota. Watch for Carter or Moss. Tarkenton with time. Oh, it's almost intercepted by Ray Nitsky. And he couldn't bring it in. It'll be 4th and 10. Good job, Ray. I told you the bias. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't stand Minnesota. I need him to win this game. I'm going to try to call it as fair as I possibly can. Minnesota does good. I'm going to give them love. I promise you that. Tarkenton will, not Tarkenton, but the punter punts in a way I don't know who it is because they didn't say names. But it goes out of bounds at the Packer 19. And so that means Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers will head onto the field to try to put some points up on the board. The 4-time MVP Aaron Rodgers, now a New York Jet, which sounds insane out loud, but the love era is here, Pip. The love era is here. So 1st and 10 for Aaron Rodgers in the gun. Rodgers looks across, and he's got Robert Brooks for 10 yards and a Packers first down. First and 10. And Rodgers will find Don Hudson. Oh, I forgot to change and fix Hudson's name. Well, Don Hudson had an amazing first game. 2 large bombs. One that he decimated the tackler and took it, I don't know, like 50-plus yards for a touchdown. And then he had another big one that will eventually lead to the Packers' victory over the Chargers. Rodgers will hand off to Aaron Jones. Jones will pick up 4. But he had no gain on the play. My fault. It was already 2nd and 6. So no gain for Aaron Jones. And with 42 seconds left in the first, see if the Packers can get a first down. If not, they'll be punting the ball back to Minnesota. Rodgers looking, and he's got a first down to Mark Shimura. You don't hear about Mark Shimura that much. Why? Well, Shimura got in trouble for some bad things while he was in Green Bay. That'll take us to the end of the first. We're still scoreless here from Lambeau, but the Packers have the ball at the 41-yard line, and we'll see how things roll. First and 10, and it's caught by Sterling Sharp. 8-yard pickup. There's a give off to Aaron Jones. It'll be a first down for Green Bay. Packers slowly but surely working their way into Viking territory. First and 10. They give it off to Paul Hornung, and he is met immediately by former NFL MVP Alan Page. And there has not been a lot of defensive, MVPs in the league, overall defensive MVPs in the league, and Alan Page being one of them, the other one being Lawrence Taylor. I may be missing one, but those are the two for sure. And they've been years and years apart. Rodgers will dump it off to Jones, who doesn't get anywhere on that.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Interesting here by the Packers. Matt LaFleur and that play calling. Sheesh. And Rodgers is sacked by Kendricks. If I'm not mistaken, Kitchen saying got injured a collarbone. That doesn't make me feel good. 4th and 18 coming up for Green Bay. From the 49-yard line, they'll be forced to punt. And they boot it away. And this one will go out of bounds into the end zone. And Fran Tarkenton and the Vikings will take it from the 20. Tarkenton has time. It is broken up. Packers defense trying to keep Minnesota from getting their momentum going. I'm going to tell you, it's a dangerous team to get the momentum going. Tarkenton, it's caught by Carter. First down, Minnesota. Charles Woodson couldn't get to him. 2-minute warning. And it is caught. Randy Moss and a first down for Minnesota. Now Tarkenton and the Vikings are in business, and it's caught by Hawkinson. 4-yard pickup. Now Tarkenton with time. And a first down, 1st and goal after Justin Jefferson's catch.
First and goal, Minnesota.
It's one play at a time, baby.
Tarkenton looks, end zone, touchdown, Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson is having himself a really good game. The Packers defense, there's nothing they can do about it as Justin Jefferson gets into the end zone, and the Vikings are up 6-0. Great job here by Tarkenton, great protection, and then you see Justin Jefferson finding a way through, and Nitsky was just a little bit late as Justin Jefferson gets into the end zone, and Minnesota's up 6-0, pending the Gary Anderson field goal. It's up, and it is good. 7-0 Vikings with 1:07 left. See Brett Favre there. What could they be saying something there? I don't know. Oh, he gives it there. He knows better. He gives it to Aaron. Yeah, he knows better. But we're not going to put ourselves in that predicament, I don't think. There's the kickoff. And it's taken by Desmond Howard about a couple yards in. And he'll get to the 18. So with 1:04, here come Aaron Rodgers and the Packers.
At their own 18-yard line.
Rodgers looking across, and it's caught by Sterling Sharp. And the Packers will call a timeout as they get to their 43-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go, y'all.
Aaron looking, and he's got Sterling Sharp once again for a 6-yard gain this time. Sterling Sharp was the first ever receiver to have back-to-back 100-yard reception seasons. The first one to ever do it. He, in my opinion, had a Hall of Fame career, and you can say, well, Darrell, you're biased, and I'm a little am. But, I mean, there are a lot of people that scream, almost intercepted. Oh, the Packers caught a break. You know, but Sharp, in his 7 years in the league, he was a 5-time Pro Bowler and a 3-time All-Pro. Almost 8,000 yards receiving during his time frame. But every year, he posted 1,000-yard seasons. Now here comes Paul Hornung, and the Packers getting into Viking territory. But yes, he posted 5,000-yard seasons, and we're looking at 1,100 yards, 1,200 yards, 1,400 yards twice. His rookie season, he had 791, so he never had less than 791 yards receiving. And the least receptions he had in the season was his rookie year, and he had 55. The guy's a Hall of Famer in my book, and that'll never change. Rodgers looking, and he now has Robert Brooks for a 5-yard gain. Now the Packers trying to put some points up on the board here. They got 18 seconds with 1 timeout left. Robert Brooks, 2 receptions now. Second and 5. Rodgers has Shamor. And are they going to call timeout here, or with 4 seconds they decide to call timeout? This should bring on Mason Crosby to try to give the Packers some points before the half.
Let's go do this. Let's get it done. Show them what you got, baby. Man, I've seen that play 100 times already.
So the Packers finding a way to at least try to get some points, or at least trying to get some points before the half.
Crosby on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
45-yard attempt here for Crosby. It's up, and it is good. The Packers are on the board. There's a kickoff with 1 second left on the clock. Arvin takes this from the 5. And he'll be stopped by Devontae Adams. And we head to halftime. Minnesota up 7-3 over the Packers here from Lambeau, who will move on to take on Detroit in the All-Star Championship game. Look at Adrian Peterson doing what he does best against the Packers, and that's run the football. He's been dominant during times. And Tarkenton looking across for Justin Jefferson for the touchdown. And that's where we stand. The Packers will be getting the ball to start the half. Darren Sharper, had a good year, good career in Minnesota, but also he was a great Packer. And then his career took a weird turn. Got in trouble for some bad stuff. Bad stuff. Desmond Howard, the Super Bowl 31 MVP, is waiting back for the Packers. He takes it, but he decides to take a knee. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers heading back to the field. They'll start from the 25-yard line. Aaron will give it off to Paul Hornung. Paul Hornung with a spin move, and that'll pick up 8 yards for Green Bay. Aaron Cameron had a solid career in Green Bay. Second and 2 for the Packers. And what a catch by Don Hudson. I believe that's his second of the day. That's 16 yards. First and 10, hands off to Hornung. And Hornung trying to get to the outside, fighting for yards. He'll pick up 3. Rodgers looking across the middle, and Robert Brooks would turn it on. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a pass from Rodgers to Brooks, and the Packers take the lead. Boy, oh boy. Aaron sits, waits, and delivers this bad boy to Brooks, and then Brooks turns on the afterburners to get the Packers the lead. And pending a Mason Crosby field goal, this could be a 3-point lead for the Packers. It's up, and it is good. There's a kickoff by Crosby, taken by Harvin from the 1. Percy Harvin, who is a Virginia native. Harvin had a really nice NFL career, a Pro Bowl, a Super Bowl championship. He was the 2009 AP Offensive Rookie of the Year. He had 4 years in Minnesota, 2 in Buffalo, 2 in Seattle, and 1 with the Jets. But the young man from Chesapeake, Virginia, has done really good things in his NFL career. Second and 17, Tarkenton will find Hawkinson, picking up 6. Nitschke's there to get the stop. Packers trying to find a way to get this ball back. 3rd and 11, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third. Tarkenton's under pressure, and he ends up throwing it at AP's feet. And this should bring on the punt team. Here comes the punt. And Howard should be back there to take it from around the 15. And Howard is going to make it to the 27. And Aaron Rodgers and the Packers will head back onto the field. 1st and 10 for Green Bay. Rodgers rolling to his left, looks, and he's got Sterling Sharp at the 50. 13 for 14, 171 yards and a touchdown for Aaron Rodgers. Look at this. Now the Packers are at the 50, looking to get creep into Viking territory. Oh, a little bit of a high snap. They hand it off to Horning, and Horning will get nothing. Alan Page is there. Former NFL MVP. 2nd and 10 for Green Bay. And it is caught by Shamor. So 3rd and 9 here for the Packers, and a chance for Minnesota to get the ball back. Third and 9. Rodgers looks. Rodgers got a man, and he's got a 1st down. Sterling Sharp. Sharp 5 receptions for 77 yards. Harrison Smith gets the tackle. That's going to send us to the 4th quarter. The Packers driving down the field. They're trying to maybe put this one out of reach, but Minnesota's not going to let it happen that easy. These two bitter division rivals of the NFC North. 1st and 10. And Hudson with the catch. And Hudson, he reaches for the 1st, but he's going to be a couple inches short. Rodgers will find Shamor. 1st and 10, Green Bay. First and 10, they give it, oh no. Play action, Rodgers into the end zone. Oh, and at the last second, Bryant is there to knock it away. Oh, that was a touchdown saving deflection there by Bryant. Second and 10. Rodgers will roll to his right, looks, and he throws it away. 3rd and 10. Rodgers now rolling to his left, changes direction, and he throws it away. Very interesting choices, but the Minnesota defense gets out of there, and this doesn't have a good feeling. This doesn't have a good feeling. Packers had a chance to put this away, and now here's Crosby coming on to try to make this a 13-7 lead, which he does. Yeah, it doesn't have a good feeling. It doesn't have a good feeling at all. You give Fran Tarkenton the ball with, 4 minutes to go. Could spell disaster. Well, here we go. 4 minutes and 24 seconds. Minnesota's going to have that amount of time to try to take the lead in this one. The Packers are going to have to find a way to stop them. Who will take on Detroit in the All-Star Championship game? And the Packers are there to try to wrap them up at the 20. Fran Tarkenton and the Vikings head back to the field. First and 10 for Minnesota. Watch out for Justin Jefferson. He's been phenomenal. Haven't seen that much from Randy Moss, so you got to watch out. You got to watch out for all the receivers. And, it's a little bit short there by Tarkenton. Herb Adderley was in the area for the Packers. Second and 10. Tarkenton drops it off to Hawkinson. He's going to get a little bit closer. It'll be 3rd and 2 for Minnesota. Tarkin has time. It's intercepted! A.J. Hawk! And the Packers will take over. Wow. And Tarkenton throws to the all-time leader in Packer tackles. A.J. Hawk with the pick. Co-host of the Pat McAfee Show, Super Bowl champion. And now Green Bay comes back onto the field. If they can get points on this could put it away. Aaron will go back to pass, rolls and finds Horning, and Horning gets tagged on a 1-yard pickup. Second and 9. If you're Green Bay here, worst case scenario, you want to at least get a field goal to get a 2-point possession. And they find Sterling Sharp, who it's a 4-yard pickup. 19 for 23, 211 yards and a touchdown for Aaron Rodgers. So Kendricks with the tackle. Second and 2. Rodgers, he had Aaron Jones open. Couldn't make it happen. And Alan Page and Jones kind of getting into it. Don't hit my boy like that. Come on, Alan Page, I like you, but don't do that. And Mason Cosby will come onto the field and try to make this a 16-7 game. It's up. It is good. Green Bay's up 16-7. So the Packers up 16-7, 2 minutes to go. Minnesota's going to have to score quick and hope to get the ball back if they want a chance. 2-possession lead for the Packers. Crosby will knock it away. And Harvin will get to the 19. So 2-minute warning has passed and gone. Tarkenton will give it off to Dalvin Cook. And Dalvin Cook with a first down. Oh, boy, I'm not going to lie to you. I thought he was gone. Willie Wood with the stop. First and 10. Tarkenton looks across. He's got Hawkinson. And an 8-yard pickup. 2nd and 2, minute and 22 left. Hawkinson has 4 receptions for 26 yards on the day. Dillon, 3 tackles for the Packers. Making the tackle on the last one. No huddle continues as Minnesota's trying to put points up. Tarkenton. Oh, and a nice catch by Randy Moss. Minnesota has all 3 timeouts. Fully expect them to start using some of those. Maybe not. Maybe they're using them just in case they can score quick. Tarkenton. And he's got Moss, and he gets out of bounds. 1st and 10. First and 10 for Minnesota. Tarkenton steps up a little bit, looks, oh, and it's knocked away at the last second. Adderley is there. Second and 10. Tarkenton to Peterson. And it'll be 3rd and 9. And a timeout by Minnesota. They finally use a timeout, which makes no sense to wait this long. I'm not complaining, but it still doesn't make sense. You have 3 timeouts. Madden, that's something Madden's got to fix. If you're in this situation in real life, you're not going to hold on to those timeouts, especially if you need to try to get down the field and score and leave as much time as possible. Now they only have 11 seconds. I don't know. That's Madden. 3rd and 9. Tarkenton into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, his 2nd of the day. Things just got a little interesting. Tarkenton finds a way to get Minnesota into the end zone. A great pass to Justin Jefferson, and now the extra point on that 7-play, 82-yard drive now makes this a 16-14 game. It's going to get interesting here. They've got to be going for the onside kick. And Anderson. Here we go. There it is, and it's picked up. Minnesota recovered the ball. 1st and 10 with 8 seconds. You're kidding. Tarkenton, he's got time, and he throws it away. Holy crap. You're kidding. Gary Anderson, if he gets in field goal range, he can win this thing for Minnesota. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe this is happening. No, I don't like this. Oh, shades of the NFC Championship game. Oh, bad memories. 2nd and 10. Packers need to stop. Tarkenton looks across, and it's Hawkinson, but that time will run out, and the Packers barely escape. Barely escape. I didn't like this at all. I didn't like this at all. But the Packers win this one 16-14. They will host the Detroit Lions in the All-Star Championship game with a chance to go to the Final Four of this all-time teams tournament. Packers win 16-14, and they will take on the 8 seed Detroit Lions. I'm Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network. We'll catch you all tomorrow for our last round of division matchups, and we'll see the first one in the All-Pro. You'll see the Texans take on the 8 seed Texans take on the 4 seed Eagles, and then you'll see the 6 seed Falcons take on and host the 7 seed Tennessee Titans. I'm Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network. We'll see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Start things off with Texans and Eagles. For our